shut the whole block down. Here comes trouble, homie. I'ma tell you how the king like to ride, homeboy.
I like my people down, the one in my top. You see me ride 24. Hey, holla at you like you're getting wood. And you're talking it back. If you're real sick, hey, yo, what the bitch.
Welcome to the I Snuck It Here podcast. It's your boy, some call me Quinn, and we're here for a special event today. I was chilling, minding my business when my boy Cirque Money hit me up, and he said, Q, you gotta listen to this story. It's going to blow your mind. And when he had that much excitement with it, I had to peep up and listen to what he was saying. But I don't want to jump into it. Let me bring my partner in crime, Cirque Money, to the stage so he can break it down and we can chop this up inch by inch on this. Hold on one second. Cirque Money, what's up, baby?
Yo, man, this situation, this ordeal has had me going down the legal rabbit hole over the last 3 days. This is some of the craziest stuff I've ever seen. How something dealing with Legos has made its way all the way to the Department of Justice and the Supreme Court. And the guy who's gone through all this, you're going to see when the state, the church, and the government are all working together in terms of being the opposition. And it's mind-blowing, bro. This is like a real Fargo episode. Like you remember that show Fargo on FX?
I love it. I love Fargo.
This is like a real great season of Fargo, and it has everything to do with Legos.
Well, let's dive into it.
Okay, so this video that we are about to play is from a YouTuber by the name of Reckless Ben. And just to give a small subtext, Reckless Ben has been trying to do something right for an individual that had their Lego possession, their Star Wars Lego possession stolen. And he's gonna dive right into it. We're gonna get some feedback, but guys, listen, this is definitely gonna blow your mind. Let me get ready to line this up so we can listen. All right, you ready?
Let's do it.
Here we go.
Stand up. Step outside, everybody. No, don't move.
This is the story of how I got swatted, all because of Legos. The whole thing started with me investigating a Lego company called Bricks and Minifigs. The company sent two guys to steal the world's largest Star Wars Lego collection worth around $200,000. And for some reason, the police are helping them get away with it. The family reached out to me saying that I'm their last hope to get them their life savings back. The video I made exposing them was actually insane. Check it out if you haven't seen it yet. But we ended up taking them to court, and we actually won. When I went back to the store to collect my money, they literally shut down the entire store just to avoid paying us. So I personally gave them an official closing ceremony, and it went extremely viral. And now the entire world has seen how corrupt this Bricks and Minifigs company is.
We didn't get the Legos back, but I mean, we shut down an entire business.
We still had to get the Legos back. Yeah, I made a promise to this family that I was not going to stop on my journey until we get them their entire Lego collection back.
All right, so I just want to hit pause real quick. So up to that point right there, you're hearing about the guy, Reckless being a YouTuber, trying to get this old man's Star Wars Lego collection back. It's valued at $200,000. It was already certified by the Guinness World Record secretary. So this isn't, this isn't a rumor or, just the internet, gossip or whatnot. This is an actual amount of money that was stolen in the form of possessions, right? I got a question to ask you real quick before I go back and hit play, right?
Yeah.
Did you ever think that Legos in general would be worth something of a high value?
You know what's wild? As you can see, comic book collector behind me. As somebody that's collected comic books my whole life, as a child, the things that I just loved I didn't look at it as I'm buying this for because I plan on making a gazillion dollars later on.
Okay.
I bought it because I loved it, and I'm sure kids bought their Lego sets, out of love and not because they actually want to play with it and stuff like that. Now with this whole collecting thing that's booming, I didn't think that, but now that's all it is. People, you got grown men going to buy Pokemon cards,
Oh God, that's
feeling
disgusting.
trying to make sure that it has what they're looking for in it, just to flip a profit. Not that they actually care about Pokemon, they just want to flip the profit. So no, it's big business. So a $200,000 Lego set is crazy, but like I get it now, especially nowadays.
And I just want to add in one small disclaimer. So the company Bricks and Minifigs, the company that has possessions of Mr. Mancelli's Legos, they are an independently franchised store. Okay. They have a licensing agreement with Legos that they are allowed to purchase, market, resell, consign. They are allowed to do all these things with Lego's permission. So it's not the company Legos that is actually holding this man's Star Wars collections. It is the individuals behind the franchise retail chain of Bricks and Minifigs of their Oregon and now Utah location. So let me jump back into this because it's about to get even greater.
Right now, the two owners, Joshua Johnson and Brandon Best, probably think that they're safe by closing out the store. But the reality is, I can literally just sue them all over again, but personally this time. So I started to file my lawsuit. But right after I filed this court case, it got rejected. And the reason was I failed to demonstrate a good faith effort to resolve the dispute prior to filing. Basically, before this court case gets approved, I have to at least attempt to settle with Josh outside of court first. I tried calling Josh, but I'm blocked.
I'm sorry. But the person
So my only option left is to travel to his house to have this conversation in person. Basically, if Josh wants to save the day, I got him a trophy that says, Joshua Johnson saved the day. And we'll give him this trophy, but he has to give the Legos back first. So we started driving to Josh's house to have this good faith conversation the court requires us to have. We're in Josh's neighborhood. Oh my gosh. But when we showed up, Josh was already outside talking on the phone to someone. Oh my gosh, okay, Josh is outside on the phone.
is crazy.
Wait, do I interrupt his phone call or do we just like wait?
Interrupt this phone call?
No, probably not. I thought it would be pretty rude to interrupt his phone call, so we parked around the corner and decided to wait for him to get off this call. I like how we just have this conversation outside.
Right. He doesn't want to get his wife involved. He's hiding something.
Everything's good, honey.
What the heck?
I'm pretty sure Josh is on the phone with corporate Bricks and Minifigs. And the reason I think that is we were actually just there right before this. Okay, pulling up to Bricks and Minifigs headquarters. The plan was to give them one more chance to do the right thing before suing them again. While we were there, one of the corporate employees answered the door and told us he would get the CEO to come talk to us. Okay. Well, no, they said they're getting some guy to talk to us. We're just waiting.
I can tell you right now, no one's coming out to talk to you guys.
Really? But they told us that they were.
I think you're muted, my boy, but this is crazy. This
Apologies.
is definitely crazy.
This is the first of about 10 to 15 police interactions with Reckless Ben as he is just trying to do the right and legal thing. And I don't know why this popped in my mind. If this ever does turn into a movie, I mean, I wish Jesse Eisenberg was still young because he could definitely play the dude Reckless Ben. I can see that
There is
already.
no way this is not going to turn into a movie or a Netflix documentary. And I think Jesse Eisenberg should still play this man. Because I mean, nobody else is going to play this guy. He was born. Jesse was born to play.
And remember, let's start the mental counter. This is police interaction number 1. So let me go back and resume the video.
Since Josh only lives like 15 minutes away, they must have informed him that we're in the area, because a few minutes later, this happened.
Dude, the police just showed up. What the heck? Why are the police at his house?
Oh, there's another one, dude. 2 cop cars.
3 cop cars?
Oh my god. Cop cars.
Why is there 3 cop cars at his house? We didn't even walk up to his house yet. The cops are following us. What the heck? That's so crazy, dude. Obey every traffic law.
He's got his lights on.
Oh, shoot.
He's pulling us over.
My name's Officer. This is American Police. The reason I stopped you is the stop sign. You didn't stop that.
I didn't?
No.
I thought I stopped.
Yeah, you definitely stopped. You said he ran a stop sign?
Huh?
You said he ran a stop sign?
I didn't see what happened.
Yeah, I was like,
Because we definitely stopped at the stop
we
sign.
stopped.
Yeah.
I was so sure that we stopped at the stop sign that I actually requested all the police footage of this. And as you can see, we didn't even do a rolling stop. We fully stopped at the stop sign. So this is an illegal traffic stop.
So who's Ben?
Me?
Ben? How's Utah?
It's good.
Like it?
Okay, it's pretty obvious that the police know why we're here. So
Do you hear this intimidation? Not even talking to the driver first. The cop instantly looked in the car and said, "Who's Ben?"
So who's Ben is wild. I'm just driving down the streets of Utah, minding my business, and I get pulled over. They say I'm pulled over because of I didn't stop. And then they don't care about the driver. They look in the back seat. Who's Ben?
Who's Ben? Okay.
Who's
All right.
Ben?
So this is
That's number 2.
number 2. All right, we're going back in. Number 2.
Go ahead.
I just explained to them the entire situation.
This old man spent his entire life collecting the world's largest Star Wars Lego collection set.
The only problem is it's a crazy story, and the police officer did not believe me.
$200,000. $200,000. It sounds crazy.
Yeah. When the officer went back to his car, this is the message that he radioed in.
Hey, can you get the contact for Reckless Ben? Said he didn't have his ID, but he's just straight lying to me about everything else. So
Since the cops don't believe my story, they trespassed me from the property.
Everybody today is being trespassed from that property.
Okay.
Yeah. We were forced to go home without having this good faith conversation the court requires us to have.
Yeah, what do we do now, dude? Like, we didn't even get to talk to him, and we're in trespass.
So, dude,
The one thing I didn't understand was how the heck did they know we were coming? I was hiding in the back seat the entire time, and the car's windows were extremely tinted.
these windows are so tinted, you can't see anything.
But as I was outside inspecting our car tint, the same police showed up to our house.
Oh no, we're getting pulled over again?
It was weird.
tell us
He wouldn't tell us why he was here.
Like I said, we've already
Okay, we are on police interaction number 3.
Number 3.
Number 3. Let's go.
Yeah, well, thanks for being so cool about everything.
Yeah.
They're like after us, dude.
Anyways, since Josh clearly doesn't want to have this good faith conversation with me, I took his trophy and destroyed it.
Wait, guys, let's throw it off that thing.
Just like in the previous video, I tried to give Josh the benefit of the doubt, the easy way. But again, Josh does not want to do the easy way. The only option left is to go the hard way. But before going the hard way, I actually remembered that there's another owner of the store named Brandon Best. Brandon is the guy in the security camera footage that illegally kicked the first owner out of the store so he could steal all their Legos. I tried calling him, but I am also blocked.
I'm sorry.
The only option left is to show up to his house.
Hello. Hey, how's it going? Hello? Hey, well, I was wondering if you'd be down to pay us for the lawsuit we won? For the lawsuit we won?
It kind of seems like Brandon doesn't want to have this good faith conversation to resolve this problem outside of court. And I gave him plenty of time to speak.
I guess if you don't want to talk, I'll just talk. So you guys told us to take you to court. We went to court and we won. We know you closed down the store to avoid paying us, so we could just sue you guys personally and do the whole thing again. We would obviously win again, but
then the police showed up, and again, for some reason, they are really trying to protect these criminals.
He didn't steal anything. He inherited the store from
Yeah.
Number four.
Number four.
Okay.
Number 4.
You sound really stunned over there. Like,
I'm
as you're
just
taking this in, what are you thinking?
let me tell you something. With the first time when you told me about this and I watched this video, at first I was like, because it started off, he's crushing the trophies. He's almost jokey about it. I don't think he's taking it as serious as this story is going to elevate eventually. And I didn't either at this point, but now I'm like, how much pull does this man have with the Utah police? Like, and the whole walking out the house tough guy and not saying anything is just funny. I just think people like that are funny.
Dude, you are about to be amazed why the police are like all hovering around, shielding these guys like some children of the corn type stuff. So we're about to go back in, but I just wanted to make sure that we are on police interaction number 4.
Number 4.
Oops, hold on.
No, he stole $200,000 with it. Because I've been spending the last 3 months in the case, and I won in court.
He inherited the store. He's being blamed for everything that the previous owner did, and he's trying.
Well, that's a lie. So we.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, I'm sorry.
He's still trying to clean up the mess from the previous owner, and now he's catching blame for it. And he's just trying to clean up the mess from the previous owner.
No, him saying that it's the previous owner, that's a lie, and we already proved this in court.
If
Okay.
you come back and step foot on this property, you're gonna go to jail.
The police gave me a formal trespass notice, which I took a picture of it and sent it to the court as proof I tried to have this good faith conversation, but Brandon didn't want to have it with me. And turns out this was good enough. My court case with Brandon Best got accepted. But my court case with Josh is still going to be rejected until I find a way to have this good faith conversation with him. So I decided to see if I could find Josh online, to see if I could look up any more information about him.
guys, yeah, they all look the same. No.
Joshua Johnson.
Yeah, Joshua Johnson.
Lower their tax liabilities and minimize their exposure to lawsuits. That's hella ironic. Are you kidding me, dude? That's what he's known for, is reducing people's exposure to lawsuits.
After some more research, we found out that both Josh and Brandon are super hardcore Mormon, which was actually extremely surprising to me, because if Josh and Brandon are truly Mormons, they believe that stealing is wrong, and if they steal, they're going to go to hell. Or I guess in Mormonism they call it the outer darkness. But still, Brandon and Josh probably actually believe that this is going to be eternity for them. I mean, Josh even swore to me on his Mormon God in the last video that he would give us the Legos back.
I promise you, I swear to God. I promise you on everything.
But maybe I can use this to my advantage. My problem right now seems to be that Josh is never going to listen to anything I ever tell him. But if someone from his church heard this audio, maybe he would listen to them. So after finding exactly what church these guys go to, we went to it and showed one of the Mormons there this audio clip. And the Mormon thought that the best thing to do was to have a talk with Josh to save him from going to this outer darkness.
Okay, good luck. And I guess me and Tyler are staying back because we're already trespassed. So
yeah, we ended up just driving home. But on our way back, this happened.
What? Pulled over again? For what? How's it going?
Officer Austin, American Court Police Department. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. What's your name? Ben?
Hey, what's your name? Are you Ben? What's your name, buddy? And police interaction number 5. Let's go.
Number 5. Let's keep it rolling.
hanging out down here.
At this point, we realized what's going on. Yesterday, I told Brandon that our plan is to now sue them personally.
We could just sue you guys personally and do the whole thing again. We would obviously win again.
It seems like they're getting so desperate that they're going to resort back to the same strategy they used in the last video.
You know what's really funny is after you left, I got a call from my boss, and it was like, how do we get them arrested? How do we
Dang.
get them arrested?
Yeah, Josh and Brandon think that if they can somehow get us arrested and thrown in jail, then we won't be able to sue them. I don't know what they told the police we did this time, but they caught us too late. The Mormon kid was already on his way to Josh's house to save him from this outer darkness and bring him back to God.
What's going on, sir? You're gonna sit on down here for me for what brings you here?
I'm just here trying to talk to Brother Johnson.
Okay.
I'm in the other second ward. There's been an audio going around with the young group.
Okay. What's the audio that you wanted to play?
Here's the audio.
I'm not going to screw you.
Technically, this is number 6.
That's not who I am.
Absolutely number 6.
I promise you. I swear to God.
Who's that?
So
I guess
from? That's him.
No, I know that. I could tell that from the voice, but
I was just going to ask him, like, is he willing to give up everything like he said? Because he swore on everything. He swore on God. This might be a crazy ask, but could you take a selfie with him?
But anyway,
hey, I ain't gonna front. I like the little young Mormon kid. He was cool with it.
Hey, let me get this little selfie real quick though while we at it. While we doing it.
Yeah. He said I had to pull up on Brother Johnson because he swore to God. I love it.
Brother Johnson swore to God, so I had to pull up on him and make sure he know what he had said and how serious it is. I don't know if you've ever been to Utah. It's not a game out there, and that's why this story is going to progress how it does because of what's going on right now. Let's keep it rolling.
Okay.
It's back to us. The police apparently got a call that we had heroin on us.
this officer is going to conduct the search of your person because there are substances in the vehicle. So he's going to do that. I'm going to put this way, and then we'll be right. Don't reach in your pockets for me, okay? Sounds good. The vehicle will be searched, okay? I'm going to have you stick by my sergeant.
After 2 hours of searching the car, obviously they found no drugs.
So you didn't find
I explained to the police that we didn't have drugs, and the reality of the situation is that Bricks and Minifigs is so desperate at this point that they're willing to do anything to get us arrested so they don't have to pay for the property they stole. And the police was arguing back with just some of the worst comebacks I've ever heard, which is why I think the police actually redacted this audio in this clip, because if they kept the audio in, then the world would get to see how stupid the American Fork Police Department is. But anyways, even though we were passing every single drug test they gave us, they were still not going to let us go until we told them where the drugs were.
your eyes, for example, right? There's a constriction, which is dilated, and then not. So I haven't been looking at this. I'll show him. Look, go ahead and look at him.
I'll look at you?
Yep.
You do see it?
So
it's crazy. I have no idea because I've never done any drugs in my life. I don't do drugs. I don't do alcohol. I've never done any of that in my life. I'm willing to do any drug tests. Like, I'm very cooperative. I don't understand what you're seeing in my eyes.
I'm going to have a discussion with this officer.
And then the police department illegally redacted this conversation too. My guess is that they acknowledged that it's very obvious we don't have drugs on us, but they were going to try and pressure us into giving some type of false confession anyways.
I'm not sure if you're lying to me or not, to be honest.
I'm willing to take any drug test you want.
I'm walking a very dangerous line, which will get you end up a lot of time.
Yeah.
You could end up in jail in Utah when you're from Cali.
Okay.
Not worth it, right?
Yeah.
We play differently here. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I'm willing to cooperate with you.
We play differently here.
I'm about to say, you have to pause it right there. I don't know where you come from, but around these parts, we play a little bit differently around here. You're in Utah, buddy. What does that even mean?
In that very moment, would you have taken a second to say to yourself, you know what? I really want to help this guy because, you know, it was just wrong what this company did to him. But now things are starting to get a little bit weird. At that moment, would you have like bagged away from this cause, or would you continue, you know, to go through, I guess,
Sir.
the rain of fire?
Sir, first of all,
Yeah.
I'm a black man and I would be in Utah. Yeah, I would have bowed out at that point. That would have been my time to be like, you know what? You right. Let me head back to Chicago. Let me get up out of here. Y'all have flexed enough on me. But Reckless, what's his name? Reckless Ben?
Yeah.
Reckless Ben is not a black man from Chicago. So Reckless Ben gonna keep on pushing for the greater good. Reckless Ben's gonna go.
And we're gonna keep on pushing on the video. This is like this is number 6, right?
This is number 7.
Number 7. Oh my God. Okay, all right, let's go.
This police stop number 7.
All right, let's
go.
You guys can do anything you want me to because I'm not hiding anything. I can promise you that. I promise.
We weren't giving the police a false confession like they wanted, so eventually I guess they just got tired and let us go.
We'll let you guys go now, but you're walking a thin line. Just be mindful of that. Does that make sense? Okay.
At this point, I've documented everything I've been through to the court, that I've tried to have this good faith conversation with Josh. He just doesn't want to have it with me. And because of everything I went through, my court case finally got approved. And attached to this email are court papers to serve Josh. The only problem is Josh is not going to open this door for anyone. He wouldn't even talk to another Mormon. Instead, he just called the police on him. In order to get Josh to come outside, I'm really gonna have to get creative. So I made this poster that says, "I stole a dying man's life savings," and printed it out. Now I'm placing this poster in a public space right across the street from Josh's house. Yeah, it turns out this tiny patch of land is actually free for any person of the public to use. And since we have the freedom of speech, I am breaking no laws by doing this. So when Josh walks outside to take down this sign, I have a process server to serve him his court papers. But almost immediately, my sign got blocked.
Oh no, he's blocking our sign.
What are you guys doing here?
Number 8.
Number 8.
You're doing everything legally the right way. And mind you, Ben has only been in Utah at this point for like 36 hours and 8 police interactions. Things are about to go all the way down from here. So let's get back to it.
So we are in a court case with them and we have to serve them legal papers.
So I explained to the cops the entire situation.
I'm not going on his property.
Right, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
The police realized that we're not breaking any laws and they've been called here for a false reason. So they decided to leave.
Awesome, thank you. This is going so much better than yesterday.
So now it's time to serve Josh these court papers. And then we got the police called on us again.
Hello.
This man's
Number 9.
basically his family's life savings.
So we're just here to serve him his court papers.
Again, I explained to this police officer the entire situation.
I wish we could just send him an email or a phone call, but yeah, their court requires us to come in person for some reason, so.
Again, the cops realized that we are doing nothing illegal and decided to leave. Now it's time to serve Josh his court papers. But we got the police called on us again.
Hello.
Number 10.
Yes. That's required by the court.
Again, the police agree that we are not breaking the law. They've been called out here for a false reason. This guy told me that he could even just serve the papers for me.
You okay if I give these papers to him?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, just give me 1 minute.
Okay, thank you.
Sadly, we can't see the police officer serve Josh because the police department redacted all of it. But the only thing that really matters is that Josh is getting served.
He does not want the paper. So
He's not want the papers?
here's that back for you.
Okay.
Yeah, the police told me that they can't serve the papers for me because I'm lying to them, and these aren't even real court papers.
Not sure what this is. I've never seen something like that. To be honest with you.
These are court papers.
Okay. It doesn't have a judge's name or anything like that on it?
Because it hasn't gotten to the judge yet. So this is serving him, and then we'll go to the court, and then the judge will be there. So the judge doesn't get involved until we're in court.
Why is he saying that you guys went on the property?
Because he wants us arrested, so he doesn't have to go to court.
It doesn't look good when you've been trespassed.
Yeah.
Trying to serve papers.
Well, I think it looks exactly how we're supposed to do it legally. This is the legal way to do it.
Well, we have 2 or 3 incidents.
Yeah. Well, first, so they're incidents because he's lying to you guys. He's making them incidents. We came to do a good faith conversation, which is required by the courts before you can get a court case approved. So we did that. He called the cops on us. He lied to you guys saying that we had heroin on us, and we did a 3-hour search of the car yesterday. We found no heroin in the car. He's going to make up any lie he can to get us arrested. We are doing things the legal way, the correct way. The reason he's hiding in his house is because he's the criminal. If something doesn't look good, it doesn't look good for him, not for us.
Go through the legal process,
Which is
find
what
an
we're
actual
doing, yeah.
process server.
She is an actual process server.
And what is your guys' relationship?
I just met her today.
Well, maybe you just have someone not affiliated with you.
That's her. Yeah, she's.
Yeah, I just shared
That's
with
why she's here. Yeah, that's why she's here. We have no relationship, and that is who she is. The exact person that you were describing.
I always thought that the police were supposed to remain unbiased, and if they were going to take a side, they definitely shouldn't take the side of the criminal. But I guess I was wrong. However, I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm literally just following the instructions of the court, so the police can't stop me.
Okay, I'm gonna raise your name.
Okay, see ya.
Now that the police are finally leaving, it's time to game plan how to serve Josh. But then, you guessed it, we got the police calling us again.
Oh, sure.
I had to stop it right there, Q. So this is number 11.
This is 11.
Number 11, bro. You know, the first time I watched this, my initial reaction was anger. So I don't know if you're feeling angry or frustrated by seeing it go down. But this is like the outer limits. All right. So number 11. Listen.
Ben is getting a rude awakening because you're gonna listen to him say he's like, "Oh my God, I thought the cops were the good guys." sorry, did you think that? But let's keep rocking.
Okay.
Josh was already outside talking on the phone to someone.
Oh my gosh, okay, Josh is outside on the phone.
That's crazy.
Wait, do I interrupt his phone call or do we just like wait?
Interrupt his phone call?
No, probably not.
I thought it would be pretty.
Apologies, it went back. We were at number 11, correct?
Yep.
All right, that is my fault. Okay. I think we were about right here, right? Yeah.
Yep.
All right, here we go.
The paper? The serving paper?
Yeah.
Here you go. Well,
They think it's a false case? What the heck?
Thank you for holding. How can I help you?
Trying to speak with someone to verify if a case is, just verify if a case is real.
Yeah, looks like a real small claims case in our court.
Okay, thank you for your help. That's all for today. Thank you.
I think this phone call was the breaking point for the police.
Oh, he's rubbing his chin.
The police couldn't handle the fact that I was right and they were wrong.
Yeah. Am I being arrested? Really?
You see this, my brother?
Ben got arrested. Like they didn't say anything when they were putting him in handcuffs. They just said you're being arrested.
I was confused on what I was being arrested for. I mean, the same police officers that arrested me gave me permission to do exactly what I was doing.
You can film from the sidewalk wherever it's public, right? but you can't go on that property. If you do, you'll be charged. Okay.
Okay, yeah, for sure. I got arrested for just doing what the police told me to do. What's even more confusing is the police are supposed to be the good guys. Why are they arresting an innocent person to protect an evil criminal? Well, back when I was still waiting in the car to serve Josh, I got a phone call. And this call was from Brian, the collector's son, who got all their stuff stolen. And he has a theory of what might be going on here.
Yeah, the cops down there are definitely all in with the Mormon community, and being the Bricks and Minifigs is part of that and worth millions. I would not doubt that they have donated hefty sums to the Mormon church, of which all the cops are probably a part of.
Yeah, Brandon Best, Joshua Johnson, and Eamon, the CEO, are all super Mormon. Like, the CEO even went to the Mormon University. And when I looked up all the police officers who were treating me unfairly, they were all Mormon too.
And they take care of their own, man. They are like a huge clan that takes care of each other.
And instead of trying to get rid of the few bad people who are making Mormonism look bad, they're for some reason choosing to protect these criminals. But eventually, I got released from jail.
Out of jail now?
And this is when it really hit me that the justice system has this.
Yeah.
I gotta stop it right there.
Yeah.
The reason why I stop right there because this is an intricate thing to look at from the outside, right? So you have the CEO of Bricks and Minifigs, you have the two complainants who are involved in this ordeal. They are using the local police department to interfere with an investigation. In any other criminal world, this would be a RICO case because money is funneling through an organization and intimidation is being put in place. They're deliberately stopping this individual of his basic civil rights. And it's crazy saying that from like a white individual to a white individual, but that's exactly what it is.
The thing is, though, it's Utah and it's Mormon. The Mormon church in Utah runs the state more than the political side. I mean, it is political at the end of the day, but the Mormon religion runs that state. So it's like, I'm not going to go after my own. Like, you're an outsider. You're an outsider from California. Like, you're in our world trying to disrupt it, quote unquote. Like, unfortunately, that's how it is. But it's crazy how corrupt. Like, this would have to be something that needs to go to the Supreme Court. We haven't even tipped the iceberg though. Let's keep rocking. Let's keep rocking.
Decided to protect these criminals. So now there's really only one way I can think of to get this family the money back that got stolen from them, which is a GoFundMe. Yeah, it is a pretty anticlimactic ending, but at least I'm confident that I'm not going to get in trouble for this. Now that our GoFundMe is live, it's time to promote it, to start getting donations. We printed out the GoFundMe's picture to hang it up so we could get a nice Instagram video to post to social media. But before the group could even hang the picture up, the police came.
What you guys up to?
We're starting a GoFundMe.
Yeah.
What we're doing is we're going to get a bunch.
Number 12. Now, I know for some people that's going to be watching this, they're going to be thinking, oh, well, they deserve to get stopped by the police this time because they're putting this banner on someone's fence. Okay. To add official subtext to this, part 3 or 4 of this whole scenario, an actual lawyer talked to the homeowners. The homeowners gave Ben and his associates full permission to put the banner on the outside of their fence. So they are not doing anything that was deemed illegal by putting a banner on someone's property. They were given permission from the owner of the home. I just thought it was very important to say that because, you know, some people will say, oh, well, they deserve to get the police call on that one. Nope. They got permission. All right.
No, and it's I mean, yeah, they're working within the law. Everything they've done so far, whether you like it or not, they've worked within the law. So that's the crazy part. Let's rock.
Okay.
Bunch of publicity to get basically all this money back for this family.
Yeah.
You know, we're not going to do the lawsuit anymore. We're just going to do this GoFundMe. We've already got it started.
It can run into some defamation stuff.
Again, the police were thinking of any technicality they could think of to protect their Mormon friend.
Look at your stalking code. See if it's that. If it's not, we're going to look at disorderly. If it's not disorderly, then we're going to look at the city ordinance.
After going through every law they could think of, it turns out that hanging this sign on a fence and then taking a picture of it for Instagram is not illegal. In fact, what the group is doing is actually protected under the First Amendment, freedom of speech. So one of the police officers let the group know that they were okay to keep doing this.
Right now, I don't think you guys break the law.
But this other police officer wasn't able to accept this reality.
We're going to take it down.
And then for the rest of this footage, the police redacted all of the audio. So I called up the police station to find out why.
All the redactions are done pursuant to the Utah State Code. We don't redact things just because we feel like it or, just because something looks funny. Everything is redacted pursuant to Utah State Code. And other than that, I can't really delve into any more detail.
But the police made a mistake. They accidentally forgot to mute this police officer's audio. So when you sync the two clips together, I can actually hear what they're saying here.
He sees it or get back? Is it an occasional crime? Is it disorderly conduct? Why? Is he upset about it? I mean, I guess, but that's not.
Right. Yeah, just because this might make Josh upset, just because this might make Josh upset does not make this poster illegal. So I decided to let the police department know that some of the redactions they made aren't exactly what they're claiming they are.
I think you guys might have accidentally forgot to redact another clip that was at the same time. And when I said,
so the cop that was sitting in the car, you see, he was trying to follow the actual constitutional law. But like you said, that church, that religion,
he was asking, did they break? So he was pretty much like, so what law did they break?
Bro,
what did he do?
Pull something out of the air. Make something like we're gonna make something up.
We're gonna make something up.
And one thing I remember from when I was in college earning my associates in paralegal. Anytime something is redacted, it's either to protect the victim or to protect the accuser, right?
Yeah.
In this case right here, there isn't any physical, violent, malicious intent that was done on anyone. No one was harmed. No verbal threats was assessed from Ben or his associates. Bro, I knew the Mormons were strong, but I didn't know that the Mormons moved like the mob. This is like some mob stuff, bro.
Oh yeah.
This is crazy. Okay, I'm going back in.
I think the two clips together, I was able to see what they were saying, like what the redaction was. And he was talking about how what we're doing actually isn't illegal and how the police officer might be wrong. And so it wasn't about protecting a victim. It wasn't any personal information. And so I was wondering, it seems like there might be a lot of stuff like that got redacted, maybe to protect the police officers, not to protect the victims, if that makes sense. And so
yeah, we don't do that. So like I said, anything that's redacted is pursuant to Utah State Code.
I can tell because when I sync the two clips together, I'm actually able to see that that's what the redaction was.
Okay, well, that didn't happen.
That definitely didn't happen.
No, I don't do that, Ben. I follow the Utah State Code, like I just
Pause
said.
it for me. Pause it for me.
Okay.
Pause it for me.
I don't know.
So at first she said no, Utah goes by these statutes and we follow these state codes and Utah doesn't do that. It goes by the codes. And then she slipped up and she said, well, I don't do that. So she's the one that did the redacting. She's the redactor.
She's the redactor. Bro.
She said, well, I don't do that. And he was like, well, you missed the clip. You thought you were doing something, but you missed the clip.
What we on? We're on 12 or 13.
The next time it'll be 13.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
Let's go.
It seems like the police department redacted this entire conversation because right here, the police are actually admitting to themselves that none of this is illegal, but they're still going to try to arrest us anyways. It seems like the only reason they're getting rid of this audio is to protect the police officers from getting fired. I don't know what the police officers are saying in this next clip, but I'm pretty sure they're scheming up a way to get the group arrested because this is what happens next.
And Lieutenant Adamson can correct me if I'm wrong, but we're going to seize your phone right now.
Do not do that. You understand me? Right now, you're attempting to destroy evidence. Okay, put your hands behind your back.
I was just locking my phone.
Okay, I'm going to switch over to the police officer's body cam POV so we can dissect what just happened. First, the police officer asks if he can confiscate Sheldon's phone. So Sheldon says, okay, and reaches in his pocket to give it to him. But at this point, Sheldon sees that his phone is unlocked. And at this moment, he decided that before giving it to the police officer, he was going to lock his phone, which is totally legal. There's no search warrant, so Sheldon is legally allowed to lock his phone. But as the police officer saw Sheldon's thumb moving towards that lock button, he snatched it out of his hands. And now the police officer's claiming that because he tried to lock his phone, he's destroying evidence.
Silence.
Yeah, I was giving it to you.
Talking.
I was
Stop
giving
talking,
it to you.
Okay.
It's on my money. Look, it's on my wallet. I was turning it off.
Right now, this phone is being seized as part of this investigation, and you're being arrested. Okay?
Why?
Just put him in the back of the car.
And again, the police decided to break the law, arrest Sheldon, all to protect an evil criminal.
Like, just hear me out for a quick second. Like, I hate when you just want to flex.
My name's Detective Nikosha. I work here at the police department.
I did willingly hand over my phone, but when I handed him my phone, my wallet popped up. So I said, hold up, let me hit my power button. And, I have it recorded as well. That's all I went and did. That's not obstruction of evidence. And then I let him have the phone. I wasn't trying to delete anything. In fact, it is actually impossible to delete something from an iPhone from a locked screen by hitting the power button. So in no context could I have been trying to erase something by hitting one button on my phone. Now, I'm sure you have a phone as well. When you hit the power button, that doesn't delete anything, does it?
I would imagine it wouldn't, yeah.
Yes, that's all I did. So I don't know how that's obstruction of evidence, but that is what it is.
Now that Sheldon is in jail, just for promoting our GoFundMe, we started doubting if we'll ever even be able to get Brian his money back for his dad's Lego collection. It's crazy that out of all the powerful organizations I've gone up against, the one company I'm not able to beat is a Lego company. I literally couldn't have imagined a worse ending for this video, but I had no clue that it was about to get way worse.
Police Department, make yourself known.
I gotta stop it right there. 13?
You gotta stop it right there, because that's number 13. And this is when I'm like, this isn't real. This can't be real. This is like, no, this is make believe. So these are hired paid actors that I'm watching at this point. Because guns blaze for Legos.
Guns. Look at those assault.
Oh, tools. Toolies out for the Toolies out for the Legos.
This is
for the Legos.
Going back in.
Let's get back in. But this is when my jaw dropped. I was at this point. I was invested. I was fully invested into this story at this point. Let's go.
Okay.
Search warrant. Stand up. Step outside, everybody. Come on. Don't move like that. You understand me? Don't move like that. Okay?
Yeah, this cop pulled my arm so far back, it dislocated my shoulder. He claims it's because I was attempting to make an escape or something.
Don't move like that. You understand me? Don't move like that. Don't move quick. Everybody just chill.
But if we go back a little bit, you can see I was being completely still when he grabbed me, and I actually made 0 quick movements. So this police officer is just straight up lying so he can give me a serious injury.
Included in the warrant are Legos.
Yes. The police department got an official warrant to search our house for stolen Legos. I should have seen this coming. Josh did threaten me in the last video that if I go out and actually try to sue him, he's going to come out and say that I'm the one that stole the Legos.
Okay, let's do it.
Fuck you, man. You stole them, bitch.
I stole the Legos?
Yeah, you're a fucking thief.
Dang.
He going to hell.
Okay.
You can shut the fuck up. That's your fucking choice.
I'm going to fast forward a little bit just to give you guys some context, but I actually got a copy of this warrant. The reason they were searching our house was it says there is now certain property or evidence described as any stolen merchandise, specifically Lego merchandise. It's evidence of illegal conduct on us that we stole the Legos. They're looking that we stole the Legos is why they stormed our house with no evidence. And this is after he's been proven to make up stories about us before. And so now he's just pulling something out of his butt. Oh, they're the ones that stole the Legos. And for whatever reason, the police take him seriously, even though he's acting like a crazy person. Anyways, the cops probably felt pretty stupid when they searched our entire house and didn't find any stolen Legos. Again, the police illegally redacted this conversation to avoid them looking stupid, but I'm pretty sure that's what they were talking about. But instead of doing what any rational police officer would do and let us go, they're sticking to their story that we're the thieves.
Caught my eye, and I've got a feeling I'm falling. Show me the river, jump right in. I used to travel, sing along, sweet chance to.
That right?
Taking the whole crew in like they got the Sopranos or something.
Yes. Now the entire group, we are all on our way to jail. Except for me. I got taken to an interrogation room so they could find some reason to lock me up for good.
Then I'm Detective Nikosha.
Last time, I was able to get released on bail. But this time, they're requesting that I be held in jail a month until my court date. But there's honestly nothing for me to hide, so I went through the entire story with them to show the detective that this whole thing is just a big misunderstanding. If you think about it, 83-year-old man versus $400 million company, even though the $400 million company's in the wrong, they're gonna win, you know? I wish we could just send him an email, like show up to court this day. That would be so easy for us. But this is how the law works. Like, that's not my fault. Like, I don't make the law. If I made the law, send him an email, and they're like, he doesn't want your papers, you just have to figure out civilly. I'm like, this is the civil method, you know? Like, to do it civilly, you have to serve. They're like, well, then just sue him then. I'm like, that's what we're doing. Like, you see how this is a circle? I am very interested on Josh's side of the story because I think he said might have been heroin in the car or something, and they did like a 3-hour search on our car. Obviously, no heroin. So I don't know what Josh is telling them to that we're doing, but suing him is not working for us. So let's do a GoFundMe. Right after I mentioned this GoFundMe, the investigator wanted to leave the room.
Hang tight here, and then I'll be back with you, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Something about me mentioning this GoFundMe really caught his attention.
All right. Good. Well, I just like to know more about this, like GoFundMe. Like I said, I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, we were just trying to get. So basically, what ended up happening is Ben got arrested, which we were pretty blown away. He got arrested, but I'm like, all right, I'll take over now. Like, I don't want you to get in any more trouble. And he's like, yeah, I can't get in any more trouble. Like if you take over, like that, you know, that was my decision. Yeah, so I mean, I don't know what other questions do you I guess have, because there's not really, I guess, much else to say in the situation, to be honest. That's just the whole thing that just happened. I mean, I'm honestly kind of shocked to be arrested at this point, for that, yeah, this is definitely a very strange thing to be getting interrogated about, especially considering from my angle and the evidence I've seen, the overwhelming evidence that they just blatantly stole from this guy. It's like us trying to then do a GoFundMe to get him his money back, and I'm the one, getting put in cuffs. It's crazy.
I guess the detective didn't get what he was looking for, so he decided to interview the rest of the group.
Sounded like a great project to me. I was like, okay, like it's for a good cause. How are you doing?
And for some reason, he was trying to get all of them to admit that the GoFundMe was my idea.
Hello. Obviously, Ben was behind the GoFundMe idea as well, right?
I don't know whose idea that was, because I kind of just started.
But he was supportive of it as this channel, right? He said, "Oh yeah, let's do this for the channel." From my understanding, was that kind of your ideas to do this video with the GoFundMe and all that?
But I wasn't afraid to admit that I actually made the GoFundMe for Brian, because a GoFundMe is a safe, legal way to raise money for a family if they got all their stuff stolen. I should be risking nothing by admitting this.
Basically, the police told me, do not take this man to court or else you'll get arrested. And so I was like, just thinking, and we're like, let's do a GoFundMe, and that was their solution.
But I was wrong.
We're gonna book you back into the jail. Okay.
Crazy.
The creation of the GoFundMe, right? We're blasting this person all over, saying, "Hey, he's."
So creating a GoFundMe was legal.
When I asked the detective how creating a GoFundMe was probable cause to send me to jail, this was his response.
A lot of this stuff you may have to just get an attorney and fight it in the criminal side of court, right?
Okay, should I?
Yep.
Go back?
Yeah, go ahead and stand up. I got an officer right here that's he has cuffs for you.
Will I also be able to hear Josh's side of the story? Because I think he's said a lot of lies to you guys.
It'll be, and I never talked to Josh, but it'll be documented in the report as well.
Okay, thank you so much.
But the detective was lying.
So that detective just blatantly said, yeah, you're gonna get booked again, and it's for starting a GoFundMe.
Starting a GoFundMe.
He just got arrested for the second time in less than 24 hours. And the detective, not a cop, a detective said, for starting a GoFundMe.
It's wild. It's wild. And the cop said something that I was thinking, because at this point I'm like, I am gonna get a lawyer, because not only am I gonna get a lawyer on the Josh dude, because I got him already, but now I got y'all too. I got y'all too at the end of the day. And I would have stopped right there. I was like, oh, don't worry about that. Like, you guys might be corrupt right here, but I'm gonna take this to the Utah Supreme Court. And if that don't work, I'm gonna take it to the Supreme Court. Somebody's gonna pay me for what y'all done put me through for this. So he gonna get paid over there, and he would have got paid over there. But unfortunately, there's more to this story, and I got to talk about it when it finishes. There's more to it.
Let's go.
Let's rock.
The police have illegally redacted every single claim Josh has made about me. And when I finally go to court, I'm going to be completely blind to what I'm even being charged for. The worst part is that the police officers took away my bail. So now I have to wait a month in jail. However, I ended up getting extremely lucky. When a judge ended up reviewing this arrest, they thought the whole thing was so stupid and ended up releasing me on bail. So now, at least I'm a free man until my court case.
Let's go, man.
The illegal act that I committed was mentioning that Josh stole the Legos in our GoFundMe. So if you say who the thief is, then that is illegal for us to do that. Now, I just have to wait for court. And honestly, I'm not excited. My entire life, I was taught if you steal from people, you get in trouble. And if you help people, you get rewarded. But I guess I was just taught a lie. By me trying to help and do the right thing, all I did was just screw everything up and get all of my friends in trouble. I couldn't fix anything. And now with all the charges I got in this video, I'm looking at least 5 years in jail. But I finally accept my fate. I failed. And now it's time to go home. But before I made it home, one of my roommates called me saying that a police officer just showed up to our house.
So it rings the doorbell, and it's like, is Mr. Snyder here? I was like, why? I was like, can I deliver a message? He's like, how deliver a message? He said it just like that. He was like, just tell him he has a warrant for his arrest. Like, he thought he was in an action movie type walk off, and that was his like end scene line.
If I had to guess, I'd say that Bricks and Minifigs has seen that I am a free man, and they can't have me actively working on my lawsuit against them. And considering how many lies Bricks and Minifigs has made about me in this video,
Fuck you, man. You stole them, bitch.
I stole the Legos?
American Park Police Department, make yourself known. Included in the warrant are Legos.
I can only imagine of what I'm being accused of doing now. So immediately, I called the Utah Police Department to see what my warrant was for. Someone showed up at my house today saying that there was a warrant out for my arrest.
If that warrant says a no bail, those are the ones that are more serious.
The only thing the police department could tell me is that I do have a warrant, but this time the judge approved it that I will have no bail. And I'm now a physical threat to Josh, the person the police are protecting. So basically, at any moment now, I could be arrested without bail for some mystery crime. There really is only one thing that I can do now. Well, I'm in Mexico now, and the American...
I had to stop right there. I like how he came back and said, well, I'm in Mexico now.
I'm in Mexico now. It was hilarious to me. Okay, so first of all, it's okay. There's a couple. Let me round up a couple things. First off, I don't feel bad for this kid. One, because clearly,
no, I don't either.
Clearly, this dude is rich. Clearly, he ain't got nothing to do with himself but blow money. This is someone's trust fund, baby. I mean, he's doing a good thing, but it's hard for me to care.
Okay, so Ben, he is a professional tightrope walker.
Is he?
Yeah. Like one of the top, I think, like 50 in the world. And his YouTube channel is all about investigating scandals. He's investigated cults. He's investigated Fortune 500 companies before, shady lawyers, all walks of life. And I don't know personally if he was already like financially up prior, but I do know based off the metrics of his YouTube channel and what he may get paid as a, I don't know, professional tightrope walker. I think he's an adrenaline junkie.
Let's run it to the end and then let's chop it up and go over it.
You can please have no authority here. Oh, what's going on? What the heck is that thing? Can you get alerts on that? But at this moment, I realized what I had to do. Bricks and Minifigs thinks they can just bully anyone who tries to stop them in committing their crimes. And what's the only way to stop a bully? To stand up to them. If me posting this picture online once got the city this upset where they had to arrest me, just think about how upset they'd be if thousands of people started wearing it. Which is why the picture that got me arrested, I'm putting that picture on a shirt. And you can buy this merch at WeStealFromOldPeople.com. So go right now. It's going to be sick. And yeah, all of the law enforcement that's protecting Bricks and Minifigs is going to be pissed. But there's nothing they can do because I'm in Mexico. Anyways, part 3 is now live on my Patreon at patreon.com/RecklessBen. Also on Patreon, you'll find tons of behind-the-scenes content, plus the movie I made that all the streaming services rejected once they saw how gnarly it was.
Yo.
And all of the money I make.
Okay. So It's a few things to unravel. So as of right now, the GoFundMe has exceeded over $380,000. So what Ben decided to do was he talked to the son
Mhm.
of the guy, the father whose Lego stuff it was.
Mhm.
Ben is going to give 200,000 of the GoFundMe money to the son and his father for the Lego cost, right?
How much?
And then 200.
200,000.
He's gonna get So he's gonna get on 200,000, and the son is gonna sign over the full rights of the Lego consignment to Ben. So then Ben can in turn do all of the civil and criminal lawsuits directly without being a third party member.
That'll be a third party. Yeah, it'll be his Legos.
Correct.
So my thing was he was good until he fled. It's fun in games, but there's a reason why they try to give you no bail because they say you're a flight risk. You literally flew, like you left.
Literally, you
Yeah,
drove from Utah and
to
didn't even
Mexico.
go back home to California. You drove straight to Mexico.
You went
So
right out
that's
the country.
another thing. He did obtain. He has some top lawyers that are doing the case pro bono. And also the CEO of Patreon is paying for Ben's legal fees also because this guy right here, I forgot his name. It was Johnson, the Joshua guy.
Joshua, yeah.
Him and the other guy and the American Fork Police Department and Bricks and Minifigs filed a class action lawsuit against Patreon and told Patreon take down all of the unedited videos that Reckless being uploaded, and if you don't, we're going to file civil and criminal charges against you. The CEO of Patreon made a video from his home telling Bricks and Minifigs and all these guys, please, I want you to try and sue me. I am not taking down any of Ben's videos. I will be helping Ben in any way with his legal calls, whether it's making sure that I put him in tune with right lawyers, whatever he needs. I'm going to stand by Ben in his First Amendment rights.
Yeah. This was a crazy story. I'm so glad you brought this to my attention.
Bro. It has everything of like a heist story. Like you would never think that something like this, where people could have gotten killed, people, being lucky that none of his friends like had like a vape or had any like barbiturates or prescription medicine. If anybody would have had anything in that car, oh dude,
Anything.
they about to get slammed.
Anything.
They didn't get slammed. He is back in the States now. They were able to throw out the that last charge. They didn't throw the charge out. They just gave him a bond for that charge. So he's currently back in the States, but he is very, very nervous and he doesn't mind going back to Mexico because he's looking at 5 years.
Yeah, I'm sure he is. You can't just flee out. I mean, you say he got good lawyers, but yeah. There's only so much they can do, especially when you
the
ran.
bow and arrow. Remember the bow and arrow thing that he did? Well, that was the icing on the cake charge that the DA of Utah, they said that was a terrorist act.
I can see how they can twist it. I can see how they can twist that.
It. Yeah,
I can see that. Yeah,
it's messed up, bro. This I think a case like this, I think this whole thing is so serious for people to like look into, because this is the church, the state, and the government working together, and they're supposed to be 3 separate entities, but they're working together and they are intimidating a 80-year-old man who only wanted to sell the Legos so he can pay for his grandchildren's college fund before he dies.
From a company that doesn't even need it. It's like you guys are already you guys have money already. Like, why are you stealing this man's lifelong, savings for this collection, man? That's wild. It's I have no
Bricks and
faith in people
Minifigs
anymore.
is worth $400 million.
$400 million.
The Lego community, from what I'll end it on this. From what I gathered by the Lego community of other YouTubers, the CEO of Bricks and Minifigs, along with the whole Mormon connection, they want that Star Wars Lego collection to be put in their main flagship store as something that people could come in and view, because some of those things were like 1 out of 1. That's why it's so rare, right? So
Right.
by them not officially being a part of the Lego umbrella, they can't just get Lego to reduplicate that product. They want that for themselves so they can be like, yeah, we are the premier store for Legos outside of actual Lego Corporation.
Lego. Right.
Yeah, this is wild, bro.
Crazy story, man. Crazy
story. I thank you for making some time for us to get into this, bro. Because I've been up like days, like just looking into this because I couldn't believe it. At first, I thought it was all a prank. I didn't think it was real at first.
I told you somebody I worked with was telling me about it, and Pat was like, "Bro, did you hear about the Legos?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about?" And then he hit me like, "We gotta do this." I was like, "Oh, okay, what's going on?" And when you showed me this, I was like, "Oh, this is crazy." But yeah, man, good topic. I'm definitely gonna keep looking into it more though.
Okay, man. Damn, this is a good one, man. This is a good one. I think we ended at what? Was it 15 or 16? Because I
15.
think going to his house.
Well, yeah,
even
we
with
didn't
him not
count that one.
there.
We didn't count when he wasn't there, so that counts. So 16. 16
in 72 hours.
In 72 hours is wild. Anywho. All right, man. This was fun.
This is great, man. I don't know when the next time we on filming, but I think the next thing we got to talk about is Brorilla new diss record towards Glorilla and the video that dropped. And I don't know if you got a chance to watch it yet, but it is definitely worth talking about.
We will follow that up on a later episode. Hey,
right.
Some call me Quinn. This Cirque money. Send us out of here, man. Do it the right way.
Hey, this is the I Snuck In Here podcast. And when you're leaving up out of here, don't get caught. All right? Don't get caught. Don't get caught like Bricks and Minifigs. We out, baby.
We out.